Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island, the team finds two new compelling mysteries. This week on The Curse of Oak Island, the team went searching for treasure offshore but instead found yet more mysteries and unanswered questions. This was another episode that brought more questions than answers and piled mystery upon mystery, but that is the nature of the island. Last week, the guys identified two areas offshore that needed extra investigation. Using a boat equipped with sonar, they found an interesting anomaly off the north shore that they suspected might be a sunken wreck. And near the swamp, they also identified a possible ancient wharf. This week, the team decided to send an expert diver Tony Sampson and Alex Lagina to take a closer look. The two divers were joined by Jack Begley and Peter Fornetti, who kept an eye on things from the boat. The guys set out in what they described as the perfect weather conditions as they made for their first point of interest off the northern shore. However, it was after Tony and Alex dived in that the curse of Oak Island struck again. The wind suddenly grew stronger, which kicked up the dirt below the surface, making visibility horrible. The guys couldn't see anything, and to make matters worse, they lost comms with Peter and Jack on the boat above. Their frustration was compounded because the metal detector was going nuts. Despite the poor visibility, they located two boulders, and it was around these boulders that the metal detector started beeping continuously. Tony would later say that the whole area was alive with metal. There has been a lot of discussion lately about the boulders on the island being used as guides or markers that might be used to locate hidden treasures or artifacts. Perhaps, these two boulders had been placed there to mark something? The metal detector was clear that something was just below the surface, something really big, but frustratingly the guys had to turn back. The lack of visibility combined with the dodgy comms meant it was pointless and frankly dangerous to remain down there any longer. Up on deck, Tony said only half-jokingly, "Something didn't want us to find anything," he added. "Things snapped as soon as we got down there." Not to be defeated, Tony dived back down at the second site near the swamp to investigate the possibility of a wharf. He found a definite rock feature that suggests their theory of a wharf stretching from the swamp out to sea may be correct. Either way, everybody agreed that they'd need to investigate further and schedule another dive. In the meantime, Oak Island historian Doug Crowell discovered an intriguing on-land rock feature at Lot 13. It's a lengthy 130 feet of rock and earth placed on one of the highest points of the island, and none of the guys could tell what it was or why they hadn't spotted it before. Archaeologist Aaron Taylor said it reminded him of the serpent mounds found in Ontario. These mounds were created thousands of years ago by an ancient civilization and were used for ceremonial functions. Laird Niven and Steve Guptill decided the best thing to do would be to make a 3D model out of the mound so they could examine it better. Whatever it is, it's yet another head-scratcher to add to a long list of mysteries on Oak Island.